I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Nightwing issue number 34. As Tim Seeley wraps up his run, Dick Grayson will need to overcome his most deadly enemy in Raptor. But what horrible secrets could possibly be revealed along the way? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Alrighty then, so as we rejoin the story, Bludhaven is still getting torn apart by a bunch of roided up freaks who have been infected by the Blockbuster formula. Luckily, Defacer and the rest of the reformed supervillains known as the Runoffs were able to synthesize a cure and are going around spraying people down to try and get them back to normal. Let this forever be an example to all of you out there. Support the arts, because you never know when you're gonna have to spray down a bunch of freaky drugged up mutants with paint cans. Now while this is going on, Nightwing and his reluctant partner Roland Desmond have decided to take to the rooftops to confront Raptor and his new partner in crime Pigeon once and for all. Raptor once again berates Dick, saying that he's tired of trying to teach him to educate him about the ills of the world. If he's not willing to learn, then well, he's just going to kill him right here, right now. The ultimate embarrassment, he says, being that his obituary will no doubt read still as sidekick and second banana to Batman, despite everything he's done in Bludhaven. Hilariously, Roland ends up doing much better in his fight with Pigeon, even without the use of his Blockbuster transformation, but then Tim Seeley flips everything on its head, and we see that Pigeon is actually a lot more powerful than we first believed. In fact, she might be some sort of Lovecraftian bird god. Be sure to file that away for potential future stories. All you need to know, though, is that she ends up dosing Roland with the same toxin they've been using on the city, meaning this guy got a double dose of his own medicine. And once he turns and starts rampaging, nothing can stop him. He even ends up getting in the middle of Nightwing and Raptor's fight, crushing the other bad guy. As Raptor dies broken and presumably dying, he drops one last major bombshell on Nightwing, and that is his true real name. And it is, wait for it, Richard. Yes, that's right. Raptor's real name is Richard. He loved Dick Grayson's mom, Mary, and Mary named him after this guy. And with that, the day is saved, but Dick Grayson doesn't feel all that much like celebrating. He tries to reconcile with Defacer, and even though she agrees to continue to be his friend and help him protect the streets of Bludhaven, their romance, that's pretty much over right now. If nothing else, though, the continued support of Defacer and the rest of the Runoffs throughout Dick Grayson's time here in Bludhaven has proved to him that Raptor was ultimately wrong, that this place doesn't have a corrupting influence. That Bludhaven under his stewardship isn't a place where good people come to become monsters, quite the opposite. It's a place where villains get a second chance. And you know what? Sometimes former boy wonders get a second chance too, and it's right there the comic winds down with Nightwing taking to the streets backed up by his new team. So that was Nightwing number 34, everybody, and overall I thought it was a pretty adequate, nice little bookend to Tim Seeley's time with the Dick Grayson character, which has spawned basically from Grayson to now. The real underlining theme of this storyline, and indeed pretty much this entire run up until now, is one of redemption. This is best summarized in the story of Raptor, who tried to find redemption for what went down with Dick Grayson's mom by protecting him as an adult, only this obsession got him further and further down the villainous rabbit hole, didn't it? Desmond too also has a shot at redemption, but just can't let go of his hunger for power. Meanwhile, someone like Defacer finds redemption by literally dropping a giant statue on the manifestation of her old life and all her old sins. The stage is also perfectly set now for Sam Humphries to come on in and have his Nightwing run. Will it be as good? I don't know, but be sure to keep your eyes peeled to the Cape Joel channel and I'll let you know all about it. Overall, I'd feel comfortable giving this final issue an 8 out of 10. Nightwing continues to be one of the most consistent DC Rebirth comics to date, and I hope it stays so in the future. So that's the book, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to take a look at some of these other videos I've been working on. Then you can follow me on Twitter at Cape Joel, so you always know what videos are coming out next. And hey, with Christmas coming up, if you want to buy this or any other comic book in trade, please use my book depository link down in the description. Not only will you get a great deal and not have to pay anything for shipping, but every small percentage will go to support me in the channel, so you win, I win, everybody wins, and wouldn't that just be great? So until next time, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again later.